Want to explain to the class what you're doing?
Cutting up wax.
This is 4 pounds of wax, guys. We did not mean to, well, we meant to buy this, but we definitely would not have bought this if they had the wax beads, but this was all they had, and even the smaller ones, like to buy multiples, there wasn't enough, so we had to buy this 4 pound, and now he's using gloves so he doesn't cut himself. I have a pack of 4 of these little jars that I bought from Walmart. Actually, everything I got here was from Walmart, if you guys are interested. This one is gonna be my favorite. This was actually a drink cup, but it's Wonder Woman, so I'm gonna fill this up and make a Wonder Woman candle. And then these 2 were over in like the dish where you get plates and cups, and so I'm not sure what these are, little souffle type dishes, but I thought these would be really cute Christmas candles here. I have the hot glue gun warming up. These are our little jars here, and then I bought some wicks, and I'm gonna take the wicks here and I'm gonna hot glue the bottom and then place it right in the bottom here so that when we pour the wax around it, it stays in place. We're just kind of doing the preparation stages, but I'm gonna start gluing these in. I just glued the first wick in here. These things together here too because they're separate, like the canning type of jars. So I'm gonna glue these so that when my candle comes apart, it won't fall apart like that. What we're doing is we're creating our own double boiler because I don't have one. So this is a glass bowl, and then I have the boiling water because you don't want it, it's like the steam from the water that's going to be heating this up to melt it. And we're just placing that right on top of it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use chopsticks to stir because I don't care about these. These are just some throwaways. We have a couple pot holders for when this gets nice and hot, but right now it's not too bad. And I'm just gonna kind of stir it a little bit, but it's gonna start melting here really quickly. I don't know how fast, you have to have a little bit of patience, but we need to melt this all down. While we're waiting for this, I want to show you guys these are the scents for the candles. I bought this at a local craft store. So each one of these is a different flavor. Okay, so we have vanilla, buttercream, strawberry, and cinnamon. And then on this one we have sugar cookie, mulberry, apple spice, and pumpkin pie. Pumpkin spice and apple pie. Got it? When this melts down, before we add it into our candles here, we are going to add the flavor so that it has the scent when it is burning. This is the first time I'm making candles, so I'm not sure if I have to have the little pencil that goes across or the straw. However, what this is going to do is, this is actually, since we glued it in here, it's gonna move, and this wax, or this wick is already pre-waxed, so it's like pretty stiff and should stay right up while we pour the wax in and while it's cooling. So we have these. And then we have the Wonder Woman one. I love these ones because these ones will just be like really cute holiday themed ones. And guys, this can make really cool gifts. Ooh, mulberry smells good. And what it calls for is like half of one of these. So I'm gonna chop this in half. There we go. So now we're gonna add mulberry in. And when it's completely dissolved, then you're ready to pour it into your candle. I guess you could add color to yours too. I'm not sure if there's like a specific color. I'm not a candle maker, but I wanted to at least have the scent, the nice scent. Okay, this is completely melted, so I'm going to have my husband, since he's got the better vision, I'm gonna have him do it. Pour it into this cup here. We've laid out this so my counter doesn't get messed up. As high as it can go. So we've got our half a cube of strawberry here. Plop that in there. I found this. Our friends Jessica and Danny actually bought this for us out here, and this was filled with a candle. We are going to make a coconut candle as well. So this is what is left of that 4-pound wax chunk. All right, this is our last one. These are all set here. We're gonna leave them overnight. And then tomorrow we're gonna have to fill them up with just a little bit more. You can kind of see this one right here is starting to dip down a little bit. You can see on each one of the plates we labeled them, and then we have the other half of the scent. And then tomorrow we're gonna melt down a little more wax and then just top each candle off. But you can see that if next time we wanted to do this again, we could add a little color into it. There's a little bit of color depending on what color this little brick thing was, but it's just so slight. So they're basically all white candles. However, they all have different scents. I had so much fun tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning and we will do part 2 of this project. Also, before you let it set for the night, make sure the wicks are set because you will wake up to a crooked wick if not. All right, we're on night 2 of the candle making. I want to show you guys what happened to the wax, and we knew it was going to happen, but I'm going to show you guys now that it's dry, because instead of it drying flat, it kind of caves in by the wick. So now you have to do the second night, or once it's dry, actually, it doesn't have to be 2 days apart. We just did it like that, but you guys are going to add more of the wax. I don't know if you can really tell how it kind of dipped down in here. So it like slopes all the way down. I am so happy with how these turned out. This was actually one of the most fun projects. And what I did is, you guys saw me glue on the tops here so that it wasn't like the canning tops. But it's a cute little candle. We actually filled in more wax, and on this one, it's like definitely dips down just a little bit, but then you can kind of see how we filled it a little too much, but not enough to actually go all the way over the edge. So it has like this little souffle type look, like little layers, which I think is kind of cute. But then, yep, we cut the wicks down, and I kind of just like stuck my fingers in it and then took like the scissors so that it was about this thick, about the thickness of my thumb. And that's kind of how I did it. And now I bent these over, and then I put this on, and that is our candle. So these are gifts for some friends. These are some gifts for some friends. These are mine. So I'm gonna actually light this guy right now. This one has been lit. I actually kind of did the wick a little too small on that one, but it should melt down. And now I'm going to light this one. This is like a blowtorch, I swear. Whoa! Yay! I'm so happy with how this project turned out.